What is up, everybody? My name is Dylan Lee, and welcome to the very first inaugural edition of the Sell the Golf podcast. I am a realtor right here in the Tampa Bay area, and we're going to be talking about all things real estate here within our region locally, as well as abroad, and how the housing market affects, normal folks just like you and me. All right, so let's start off with the market analysis here. And as you see from the title of the show, the Tampa Bay housing market is weird. It absolutely is. It's so weird. All right. So first, some stats. As of right now, we've got 2 months worth of inventory. If you've watched any of my other videos, I go into explain months of inventory basically means that's how many months it would take to sell off all the homes if there no other inventory was added. Okay. So it would take 2 months to sell all the homes we've got right now. Very much a seller's market. I think at the peak, we are at 0.6 months worth of inventory right here in Tampa Bay, which is insane. And it wasn't just here. This was actually indicative all over the area. Washington, D.C., Boise, Idaho, lots of places out in the Midwest. Not so much, in the Northeast, like New York, as you know, people are leaving there. California, parts of California, rather, did see a big boom, but there was a big migration out of there. But here in Florida, right now, we've got 2 months worth of inventory, very much a seller's market. So what makes it weird? Average day on market is over 50 days. Okay. Now, before, so like in June of 2022, average day on market was like 7 days. Now we're over 50. Okay. So how can we have 2 months worth of inventory where it's supposed to be flying off the shelf, but homes are sitting on average of 52 days? Okay. So here's what we're seeing. If the home is one of two things, and it helps if it's both of these things. Okay. If the home is priced right, we'll get into what pricing home right is here in a second. And if the home has been, properly maintained, like upkept, okay, and upgraded, it's gonna sell, and it's gonna sell quickly. Those are homes that are selling fast, and I've got the anecdotal evidence of that. I've got homes that have sold within just a couple of days, because they're priced right and the condition was fantastic. All right, so what is pricing a home like now here in 2023? How is it different than back in 2022? 2021, 2020, maybe even before that? How is it different? So before the now, where we've got this weird market, you could look at homes that were sold and say, okay, my neighbor Chuck down the street, I know his house isn't as good as mine, and his house sold for $450. I'm selling mine for $480. We can't do that now. All right. Buyers, they're not looking at solds. They're seeing what's active on the market. So if you're going to price it, if you want to price it appropriately, you want to be seen as a good deal. Now, this doesn't mean giving the house away. You just want to be seen as the good deal. So we price it appropriately using competition-based pricing. The second thing, like I said before, was how well is the home maintained? Okay. So do you have regular maintenance with HVAC? Any delayed maintenance? Do you have any of that going on? If you do, you might be in trouble unless you're going to get it taken care of before you go active on the market. Okay. Landscaping. How does your landscaping look? Does it look good, or do you have dirt? Okay. Does your irrigation system work or no? All right. Those are the things that we're seeing right now that are really making this an odd market. How we can have 2 months worth of inventory. Okay. How we can have 2 months worth of inventory, but we've got 52 days worth of 52 days on market is the average. Okay. So that's just to lead us off right here in Tampa Bay. All right. So let's take a look actually at what's going on across the nation. And this is also going to kind of play into how everything is is so weird. So I'm looking at Fortune magazine here, and I'm going to bring this up for everybody. Let's see. What can I do? How can I bring this up? Share screen. Things are getting really weird in housing. Okay. So right here, we've got Florida. And let's just focus here on the Tampa Bay area. All right. So the blue color here, that's going to be a shift in home value between December 22 and March 2023. Okay. So blue was supposed to be, you've got a plus up to a plus 5% increase in home value. Red, the more red it is, minus 5% in home value. At least that's what it's showing here as of what day was this? I think this was the 16th. I believe this was the 16th, 18th of April. Okay. So right here in Tampa Bay, parts of Pinellas County are seeing growth. St. Pete Beach, a little bit of red, but as you kind of go up Pinellas here, we are seeing a little bit of growth. Hillsborough County, for the most part, according to this article, at this time, we are seeing red and light colors. All right. Lithia, where I'm living, minus 1 point. Where is Lithia? Okay. Minus 1.55%. All right. Miami, of course, is just popping. We knew this to be true. Okay. Now, let's kind of move along to another article in Fortune. This is, again, what makes it so weird right now. All right, we're going to stop sharing that, and we're going to share another screen here. Again, from Fortune, a divided housing market. Now, this is from April 23rd. All right, so 5 days later. Somehow Zillow is coming out saying, oh, Hillsborough and Pinellas County, we're pushing towards the 5% increase range. Okay. For the most part of Florida here, we are seeing blue. Parts of Florida, we're also seeing looks like a neutral, so no change. So within 5 days, apparently Zillow is seeing a shift, probably right around 7%. That doesn't really make sense. That really doesn't make sense. Now, it is my opinion, just my opinion, not a fact here. It's my opinion that the Zillow Zestimate isn't all that accurate. Okay. And I really don't think any of the websites are. Because you'll go on Zillow and it'll tell you one price. Then you'll go to realtor.com, it'll tell you a totally different price. Even the National Association of Realtors, they have their own report website called the RPR. And it's supposed to be a more accurate Zillow. And it kind of is, and that'll be a different price. So, you've got 3 different websites here that are supposed to take in, the comps within a certain area to give you a value of your home. But, not to get into the nitty gritty, the one thing where they all fail is they don't know location. They're not boots on the ground. They're just looking at it from a bird's eye view instead of saying how this street is different from this street. Anyway, that's for a different day. Most of Florida here has seen an increase anywhere between 0 and 5%. 5 days ago, for the most part, Florida was seeing a drop off between 0 and 5%, or in certain parts of it, the Emerald Coast up north and down in South Florida where Miami is, that was seeing some growth, but everywhere else was apparently a little bit less than. Okay. Again, weird. What's going on? What is going on? Well, truth is, I don't think anybody knows. Fed's doing their thing, whatever that is. They're playing reactionary policy, instead of being proactive. So it doesn't really seem like no one knows what is going on. So what's happening? The homes that are in great shape, the homes that are in great shape, the homes that are priced right, they're moving. People are actually still fighting over them. They're selling quickly. They're getting multiple offers on them. It's happening. It's happening. Just like in New Jersey here. This is from April 25th. Again, from Fortune. Maybe because I have a subscription to Fortune magazine is why I keep on using them. But no, I think Fortune actually has some great articles, and they really bring some great things into light. Let's see here. Everyone's fighting over crumbs. Let's take a look at it. Yes, Elijah Hughes, a New Jersey-based real estate agent, is getting ready to put an offer down on a single-family home, two-bedroom in Clifton, New Jersey, for his client. But he's not expecting it'll be a win in the bidding war, despite the offer being around $51,000 over asking. It's not even updated and needs a new kitchen. Well, that's interesting. That's actually very interesting. Adding later that the seller still had 200 people at his open house. That is actually quite incredible. That is what is going on in New Jersey. Tampa Bay, not so much, but people are still fighting for homes. So regardless of what you see in the mainstream media, all right, this isn't going to be a tinfoil hat podcast or anything like that. Regardless of what you see in the mainstream media, the housing market's hot. This proverbial crash that everyone's talking about. I mean, I don't have a crystal ball, but I don't really see that happening. I really don't. Okay. The numbers that we see right now just kind of don't support it. And any market correction that we did have, it may have just kind of run its toll. Now, that's not to say there might not be some more economic news that come out later, especially with the mass layoffs happening across the country. So that's to be seen. However, as it stands right now, we shouldn't expect to see a dramatic jump, or rather a fall off of these home values. Okay. So within this episode, I'm actually moving forward. I will be having guests, which is going to be great. So I'm going to have agents not only here in the Tampa Bay area, but also all over the country. All right, I'm trying to make this a lot of fun for everyone involved. So you'll get the Tampa Bay insight here, as well as some top agents from all over the country. I'm really excited. Got a few great agents on deck that I think are going to bring a lot of value here. Okay. So another segment that I want to be doing is home improvement tips. Okay. So home improvement. What are some things we can do around the house really quickly to increase that sales price? Okay. So whether you're doing a home improvement just because, or because you're getting ready to sell, this is actually probably more so because you're getting ready to sell. Some things you can do that are actually quite affordable. All right. 1, change out your light bulbs. Okay. Go to Lowe's, you can go to Home Depot, those big box stores, and, get some nice, soft, outdoor lights, or it's like the lights that make it seem like you're outdoors, because they really have a way of brightening up a home. I don't even know which one's accurate there. It's just a nicer feel throughout the property. Okay. Hardware. Switch out the hardware on your cabinets, on your doors. Put new doors, new door handles on all your doors if you can. Okay. Door handles get kind of scruffy and kind of messy pretty easily. All right. So if you're looking to sell the home, you can put some new doorknobs on. Door handles, fantastic. Another thing that you can do, it doesn't really cost much money at all. Face plates. All right. So this is a big kicker with me. So when as silly as it is, as small as it is, face plates on sockets and on light switches, switching those out goes a long way. All right. A long way. Because if you're looking through a home, and you're, maybe it's the one for you, maybe it's not, you don't know yet, but you look over and you're about to turn the light off, and you just see like black smudges all over by the switch. That's gross. Nobody wants that. I've got kids in my house, and I know my switches don't look great. However, if I was getting ready to sell my house, I'd switch those up. All right, I'd switch those up really quickly. Speaking of, if anyone is interested and wants to learn more about that, I actually wrote an article for the 100 Insider Tips for Selling Your Home, the ultimate checklist for a smooth and successful sale in 2023. It is legit 100 tips right here. I'm scrolling. Holy smokes. Boom, just laying on one right now. Added new doormat and potted plants to the front porch. Adding a new doormat and potted plants to the front porch can give your home a fresh and inviting look. Not only will the doormat help keep dirt and debris out of your home, but the plants will add a touch of nature and greenery to the space. Furthermore, it can also enhance the curb appeal of your house, making it stand out in the neighborhood. Those are all very important things. You want your home to stand out. You want to be the beautiful home. Maybe you don't want to be the best home, but you want to be a beautiful home. Okay. All right. Stop sharing that. Maybe we do one. Excuse me. That's not professional. Maybe we do one tip a day from that blog. I think that's a good idea. That'll give us at least 100 episodes. All right. And we're going to look at one more here. Featured listing of the week. 7516 38th Drive East in Palmetto, Florida, 34221. This home is 3-bed, 2-bath on 0.16 acres, 1,600 square feet, built in the year 2016. It's a fantastic home, folks. Look at the pictures. Oh, my gosh. Will it go to the next picture? I don't know. My computer is now. Uh-oh. Can I handle? Oh, no, we can handle it. Nice backyard. Oh, look at this. So nice, so fresh, and so clean. Whoever staged this did a great job. I'm just saying that because I know who the stager is, and she did a wonderful job. Make it look lived in, but don't make it look like it's lived in. All right? That's the goal with the stager. Best of luck. Best of luck. Who's the listing agent? Tony Baroni. Who would have thought? Who would have thought? All right, folks. So that does it for the first episode of the Sell the Golf podcast, where today we talked about how weird the housing market is right here in Tampa Bay. I hope you'll stick with us. I really do. I hope you'll stick with me. I got a lot of fun things on the horizon, a lot of great guests slotted to come up in here. Gonna have some great conversation. I look forward to talking to each and every one of you. So where can you find me? You can find me. I blog at sellthegolf.com. I am a listing agent with the Tony Baroni team right here in Tampa Bay. All right. And you can catch me on my telephone at the number listed below, 813-313-7056. All right, folks. Have yourself a great one, and I'll talk to you later.